Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of mine on adverbs. Today we will journey through the world of adverbs. We will explore about the functions of an adverb, the kinds of adverbs and their position in a sentence. We will also learn about the comparison of adverbs just like we did in my previous video on adjectives. We will also learn about subject verb inversion with respect to adverbs. So sit back and have a wonderful learning experience with me.
What is an adverb? An adverb describes or is used to modify the meaning of a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. It tells us how, where, when, how much, and with what frequency. Adverbs provide information about the manner, place, time, frequency, or degree of action denoted by the verb, adjective, or another adverb. What is the function of an adverb? The function of an adverb is determined by the question it answers. Adverbs are placed in a particular position according to their function in a sentence. Here are a list of some adverbs that are placed under the question that they answer, like how, where, when, how much, and how often. As we all know, an adverb describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. It tells us how, where, when, how much, and with what frequency. Kinds of adverbs. Under this heading, we will list the various kinds of adverbs and also learn about the position of the adverbs. The first we come across is adverbs of manner. These adverbs answer the question how. An adverb of manner tells how something is done or happens. We use it at the beginning or end of a sentence. Words such as bravely, happily, fast, quickly, gladly, etc. are some of the adverbs of manner. For example, he charged angrily towards the man who insulted him. Here, in this sentence, we see that angrily is the adverb. The next we see is adverbs of degree. They answer the question how much. An adverb of degree tells how much or to what extent something is done or happens. We use it before the word it modifies. Words such as very, to, almost, enough, entirely, really, only, quite, etc. are some of the adverbs of degree. For example, she almost lost the child in the crowd. Here in this sentence, the adverb is almost. Adverb of place. These kind of adverbs answer the question where. An adverb of place tells us where something is done or happens. We use it at the end. Words such as here, there, away, near, everywhere, nowhere, etc. are some of the adverbs of place. For example, he had thrown balls of crumpled paper everywhere. In this sentence, everywhere is the adverb. Adverbs of time. These kinds of adverbs answer the question when. An adverb of time tells us when something is done or happens. We use it at the beginning or end of a sentence. Words such as since, for, ago, before, today, still, yet, soon, etc. are some of the adverbs of time. For example, the game will resume tomorrow. In this sentence, the adverb is tomorrow. The next we see is adverbs of frequency. These adverbs answer the question how often. An adverb of frequency tells us how often or how many times something is done or happens. We use it before the main verb or after the verb to be or between a helping verb and the main verb. Words such as always, sometimes, never, rarely, usually, daily, once, occasionally, etc. are some of the adverbs of frequency. For example, she never watches television in her free time. In this sentence, never is the adverb. Now we come across interrogative adverbs. Interrogative adverbs are used to ask questions. Words such as when, where, how, etc. are some of the interrogative adverbs. For example, how often does your teacher give you homework? Here, the interrogative adverb is how often. Sentence adverbs. Sentence adverbs modify the entire sentence and normally express the opinion of the speaker. Words such as evidently, naturally, fortunately, obviously, certainly, actually, etc. are some of the sentence adverbs. For example, hopefully there won't be another virus attack on our computers. Here, the sentence adverb is hopefully. Relative adverbs. Relative adverbs modify the main verb but also function somewhat like relative pronouns and refer back to the antecedent. Words such as when, where, why, etc. are some of the relative adverbs. For example, you didn't tell me why you went to meet the principal. Here, in this sentence, why is the relative adverb. Now we look at comparison of adverbs. Just like we had the comparison of adjectives, we also have comparison of adverbs. Like adjectives, adverbs of manner, degree, and time have 3 degrees of comparison. Only adverbs of manner, degree, and time can be compared. Many adverbs cannot be compared at all. So we have adverbs, and they are divided into the positive degree, the comparative degree, and the superlative degree. For example, fast, faster, fastest. Now when we compare two verbs, we add er in front of the positive degree to form the comparative degree. When we are comparing two or more verbs, then we add est in front of the positive degree to form the superlative degree. If the adverb is of one syllable, we form the comparative by adding er and the superlative by adding est to the positive. Adverbs ending in ly or with adverbs of two or more syllables form the comparative by adding more and the superlative by adding the most. Now let us look at adverbs with subject verb inversion. Certain adverbs and adverb phrases that have a negative sense are often placed at the beginning of sentences for emphasis. In such cases, the position of the subject and the verb gets interchanged. Let's see, for example, the sentence, "He didn't realize that he had lost his wallet until he reached home." Now, in this sentence, we need to change it by beginning with not until. So we rephrase the sentence as, not until he reached home did he realize that he had lost his wallet. When a sentence begins with the phrase not until, the subject and the auxiliary verb in the first clause immediately after not until are not inverted. You can see he reached. However, in the second clause, the subject and the auxiliary verb are inverted. Did he realize? So we have not until, the first clause, the subject and the auxiliary verb, and in the second clause we have the auxiliary verb in the beginning plus the subject. So this is how we go about with the subject verb inversion with regards to adverbs. Well, that is all about this chapter. Thank you for watching my video and hope you have had